Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday. It's the 15th of November, 2020. We will have enrichment and remedial session. The topic for today is should and shouldn't. This topic can be found on your pupil's book on page 33 and your workbook also on page 33. This is Miss Marlin. I will be with you today. Here are the objectives for today's enrichment and remedial class. First, to define vocabulary words. Second, read and understand the reading selection. And third, use should and shouldn't in a sentence. Call the vocabulary words. The first word is matter. It means a situation or subject that is being dealt with or considered. Second word is toothache. It means pain that you feel in or around your tooth. Next is matches. It means short, thin sticks made of wood or cardboard and covered with a special chemical at one end that burns when rubbed firmly against a rough surface. Next word is teeth. It means a set of hard, bony, enamel-coated structures used for biting and chewing. Next word, missing. It means not found, where you expect to find someone or something. It also means lost or absent. Next word is should. It means it is used to say or ask what is the correct or best thing to do. For example, you should eat fruits and vegetables every day. And the last word is shouldn't. It is short for should not. For example, you shouldn't sleep late. Let us test now how well you understood the vocabulary words. Let us match the word to the meaning. The first word is matches. Matches mean D. Short, thin sticks made of wood or cardboard and covered with a special chemical at one end that burns when rubbed firmly against a rough surface. Our second word is matter. What do you mean by matter? It's B, a situation or subject that is being dealt with or considered. Our third word is toothache. What is toothache? It's C, pain that you feel in or around your tooth. Fourth word is missing. Missing is letter E. It means not found, where you expect to find someone or something. It also means lost or absent. And number five is teeth. Teeth means letter A, a set of hard, bony, enamel-coated structures used for biting and chewing. When do we use should? We use should as an advice or suggestion. For example, your hair is too long, you should get a haircut. In a situation likely in the present, for example, Mary should be at home now, give her a call. Or a prediction that is likely to happen in the future. For example, they should win tonight, they're a better team. When do we use shouldn't or should not? We use shouldn't to advise not to do something, usually because it is bad or wrong. For example, you shouldn't throw your litter onto the street. He shouldn't play with those wires if he doesn't know what he is doing. You shouldn't work so much. Let us open now your pupil's book and turn it to page 33. Unit 6, Join the Smile Club. Please listen, or you can read along with me. Becky meets Jack after school. He has a toothache. Becky said, "What's the matter, Jack?" Jack said, "I have a toothache. It really hurts." Jack is eating a chocolate bar and drinking cola. Becky says, "You shouldn't eat sweets and you shouldn't drink sweet drinks. Jack should drink more milk." "Why not drink more milk? Look, milk is good for you." Jack never brushes his teeth. Becky says, "How often do you brush your teeth? You should brush your teeth twice a day." Jack doesn't want to go to the dentist. Becky says, "You should go to the dentist." Jack says, "But I don't like dentists." You should see your dentist twice a year. Becky says, "This dentist is very nice. He's my father." The dentist says, "Hello, Jack." Jack says, "Hello." Now, let's find out what should Jack do and what shouldn't Jack do. First, Jack shouldn't eat sweets and he shouldn't drink sweet drinks. Jack should drink more milk. Jack should brush his teeth twice a day. Jack should go to the dentist. And Jack should see his dentist twice a year. Let's move on to number 2. Read and find. Join the Smile Club. Can you find the missing rules? Let us write the rules for good health. Let's start with you should. The first one is already given. You should always use a good toothbrush. So let's think of other Smile Club rules. You have there pictures to guide you. Number 2, you should see your dentist twice a year. Number 3, what rule can you say with these pictures? You should brush your teeth twice a day. Number 4, what about the milk? What rule can you think of? You should drink milk. Number 5 is already given too. You shouldn't eat sweets. What about number 6? You can see there cola and sweet drinks. You shouldn't drink sweet drinks. How do we use should in a sentence? We use should by using this formula. Subject, followed by should, followed by the verb, followed by the complement. For example, you should exercise every day. You as the subject, followed by should, followed by exercise as the verb, followed by every day as the complement. What about shouldn't or should not? How do we use it in a sentence? We follow this formula. Subject plus should not plus the verb plus the complement. For example, he shouldn't or should not drink much soda. He as the subject, followed by should not or shouldn't, followed by the verb, which is drink, and the complement, which is much soda. How do we form it into a question? We use this formula. Should plus the subject plus the verb plus the complement followed by the question mark. For example, should I eat junk food? Then put a question mark. Let us arrange now the words to form a correct sentence. Number 1, you shouldn't eat sweets. Number 2, unscramble the words to form a correct sentence. You should always use a good toothbrush. Number 3, you should brush your teeth twice a day. Number 4, you shouldn't drink sweet drinks. Number 5, you should visit your dentist twice a year. Number 6, you should drink milk. Please open your workbook and turn to page 33. Let us write the answers. If yes, you write down yes we should, and if no, you write down no we shouldn't. Number 1, should we drink lots of milk? The answer is already given. Yes, we should. Number 2, should we eat lots of chocolate? No, we shouldn't. Number 3, should we wash our hands before meals? Yes, we should. Number 4, should we play in the road? No, we shouldn't. Number 5, should we play with matches? No, we shouldn't. And number 6, should we brush our teeth twice a day? Yes, we should. Let us now have a recap of how we form questions using should or shouldn't or should not. First, we put should at the beginning of a sentence, followed by the subject, followed by the base form of the verb, and followed by the complement. Don't forget to write the question mark. For example, should I buy a travel book? Or shouldn't you buy a travel book? Let us move on now to number 2. Look at the answers, write questions. Look at the pictures. These pictures will serve as your guide. Remember how to use should and shouldn't to form questions? We will apply it here. Number 1, should we be late for school? No, we shouldn't. Number 2, should we eat lots of vegetables? Yes, we should. Number 3, should we go to bed early? Yes, we should. Number 4, should we help mother? Yes, we should. And number 5, should we watch too much television or TV? No, we shouldn't. Let us practice answering this. Let's write should or shouldn't on the blanks. You can use your notebook to write your answers. Number one, if Alice has earache, she shouldn't go swimming today. Number two, you shouldn't go out if you have a bad cold. 3. Jill has a high fever. We should take her to the doctor. 4. When you go to the beach, you should always use sun cream. 5. Mark is always coughing. Yes, he should give up smoking. 6. Your son shouldn't eat so much fast food. He will put on a lot of weight. 7. We shouldn't visit grandmother until the coronavirus is under control. 8. Jade has a broken leg. She shouldn't walk anywhere for weeks. 9. Bob fell off the ladder on his head. I think he should have an x-ray taken. 10. Dan has a terrible headache. He should take an aspirin and rest for a while. 11. Paul has had toothache since yesterday. I think he should go to the dentist. 12. If you have backache, you shouldn't carry that heavy bag to work. 13. Ali sits too close to the TV. I think she should have her eyes checked. Thank you everybody for listening. Please click on the next link for another enrichment and remedial class.